we say anything about this. Because as long as I'm here, I might as well give the full measure of my devotion. If you put a monkey in front of a typewriter, it's never going to produce literature. The reason is because it doesn't know what literature is, and it doesn't know what the hell it's doing at the keyboard, right? Just because a student lives in a house and you give them a keyboard, or they've heard music and you give them a keyboard and say, construct 8-tone or 12-tone music, or if they don't know what music is and how it's constructed and how it works, how can they do it? My question to you is, how is a student who comes from an ordinary bourgeois environment, yeah, like me, if they don't know what architecture is, in other words, in terms of its chording, its structuring, its harmonics, its rhythmics, etc., if they've never studied anything, you're going to get, to me, these kinds of results. And I don't know whether the student learns by being thrown into the water. I used to teach swimming. You throw them off the end. There are two ways. You'd step in one at a time. You throw them in the water. But once they've been thrown in the water, then they learn a technique, etc. What I'm suggesting is I don't know how to judge this performance, because on what is it based? So does the student know what classical ordination is? Does the student know how classical ordination is transformed, why it's bad, why it's doing these kinds of things? And so what I'm saying is I feel very badly. I won't say anything. I'm saying it to you because I don't know if she knows the difference between Palladio and Borromini, and if it's important.
Ask her.
No, I can tell she doesn't.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so how can she do this if she doesn't? That's the question. There is a discipline of architecture. Okay. I'm asking you the question, and I will leave after.
Okay. The answer is you should talk to her firstly. Yeah, but she.
No, it's not her problem.
It's her problem. Okay.
No, she's here. She can't say, "Screw you, Wolf. I'm not doing it."
Yeah, but if she feels not supported, she can leave. It's no problem. So the other thing is, in this, this is the question to your answer. When when my son was 8 years, I gave him all my electric guitars.
Yeah.
My brother, who is trained in classic guitar, he said, "Are you crazy? He has to go through all this classic education, otherwise he will never be able to learn how to play rock and roll, because you have to learn the notes, and you know the thing."
Yeah.
My son
is a great guitarist.
And he plays Bach now.
Yeah.
So
I think that probably
and the very last answer, and this is very honestly, I don't know whether we can teach how to do architecture. I don't believe in teaching architecture.
Me neither.
So
I don't.
So she has to find out. I do. He knows, therefore he will be the director. This is a good deal.
No, I'm just.
So she has to find it out by.
You see, I would argue that Buckminster Fuller was a terrible architect because he didn't know how to take the goddamn geodesic dome and how to get into it, because you can't get into the damn dome, right?
Yeah.
It's a stupid idea, all right?
He's an engineer.
Yeah, he didn't know it, and he was a tinkerer who took great stuff and turned it into shit, okay? And what I'm saying is...
In 6-hour lectures.
Okay,
in 6-hour lectures, all right?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, I look at these sections and plans and things, and I say to myself, what do I say? Because there's a basic lesson of how something hits the ground, how something is structured, how something entered, which are fundamental issues in...
Okay, great. I agree completely.
But I shouldn't say that.
No. It's good to discuss that. The other...
I've turned into a classicist.
I know.
It's too much Leon Krier.
No, Eisenmann. Eisenmann.
Okay, so...
No, but I would say, the other way is, you can go and say to the student, okay, look at this light.
Yeah.
Okay, but you cannot open their eyes. There are many things. So
I wondered where the camera was, because I'm looking here, I was like, they must be posing. There must be some camera in there.